Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Cavanaugh's Corner. Today on the show I'm going to be talking about another 4K release that came out recently that I was pretty excited about. This is definitely my top 2 or 3 favorite Marvel movies that's come out in the last couple years. For a while this was my favorite Marvel movie up until Endgame, honestly. Endgame is pretty much number 1 on my list as of right now, but this is a real close second or third, honestly, maybe tied for second at this point, and that is Captain America Civil War. Today I'm going to be talking about the new 4K release that just came out a little while ago, and honestly, I was pretty excited about this one. I really love Captain America, the Winter Soldier, but this one is just, it's almost like the Avengers movie we never got up until this point. This is a really well-made movie. And overall, I really was blown away by this movie when it came out. So I was excited to see this on 4K. And what we got is, yet again, a similar story to what we got with Captain America First Avenger and Winter Soldier. And that this is a nice improvement over the standard Blu-ray, but yet again, not something that really blew me away. In one aspect it did, and I'm going to be talking about that right now. Picture quality on this is a really nice step up from the Blu-ray. Now the Blu-ray already looked crystal clear, beautiful. This was shot digitally, so there's no grain at all. And I do have to admit, the picture on this 4K disc is really beautiful. Now, is it better than the standard Blu-ray? Yes, and very slightly, I'd say. The standard Blu-ray, again, is a very well-balanced Blu-ray. I had no complaints about it when it came out. This right here is a nice step up in detail quality and in colors. The HDR10 on this disc, yet again, it's HDR10 only. There is no Dolby Vision on this disc. Yet again, it's a Disney release, so they're not really on board with the Dolby Vision thing yet. But I will say the HDR10, yet again, much like Winter Soldier, does provide a nice step up and does give you some very sharp detail. Again, Iron Man's suit, his facial hair, I'm talking really, really fine details that you can see. Captain America's shield and the scratches that Black Panther leaves on it near the beginning of the film. Really interesting stuff you can see on this 4K disc with detail levels that you just don't get on the standard Blu-ray. You really get them on this disc, and it's really, really beautiful to look at. The HDR10 also provides an up in colors. The jump in colors on this is not drastic. It's not like a completely new color palette, but it is a nice step up from the Blu-ray. You get deeper red. Scarlet Witch's kind of magic that she does definitely has a different hue to it on this disc, and it's pretty cool to see, to be honest with you. I really got a kick out of that. Things like that are improved, but yet again, it's nothing drastic. It's a nice step up, but it's not like a complete overhaul, which is, again, kind of what I expected with this, since it is a more recent film. This disc also has a Dolby Atmos track, much like the other Captain America movies I reviewed. And the Dolby Atmos track is well done. I mean, they did a good job with it, but yet again, it's a little quieter than the norm. And you do have to pump up the volume a little bit to get that volume level that you would normally get out of a normal 4K release from another company. Disney's, for some reason, you do have to bump up that volume a little bit. And it's nothing crazy. This track, I would say, is a little bit better than Winter Soldier's track. You do get a little more immersive audio. Overheads are used slightly more. Bass is a little bit better. But overall, again, the Atmos track really isn't where I would expect it to be, which is a shame. But then, again, I'm just happy to have it, to be honest with you. And it's a nice addition to the disc. Overall, it's a good improvement over the standard Blu-ray. Yet again, the standard Blu-ray is included in the disc, in the set here, I should say, and you do get a digital code. So it is a nice set. If you're a fan like I am, this was a must-buy. If not, much like the other two Captain America movies, you may want to wait for a sale if you already have the standard Blu-rays. To me, I had to have it. This was a must. This is a phenomenal film, definitely worth watching, and the best way to watch it is on 4K, I will tell you that. It is worth the money if you want to invest in it, but if not, you may want to wait till it gets marked down a few bucks. Anyway, I'm Andrew Cavanaugh. Thank you for coming back to Cavanaugh's Corner, and I'll see you next time.